Welcome people back to the Recognize Him series where we're dealing with bad habits. Today's bad habit is lack of interest. And in fact, it is our last bad habit because we've reached the end of our series. So let me just tell you, ladies, lack of interest is a problem because if a man you're with is showing you a lack of interest, in essence, what he's telling you is that he doesn't care. He does not care. He is not invested. He is not committed. That's exactly what he's telling you. Now, those words may never come out of his mouth, but remember, we've heard this phrase many times over. Actions speak louder than words. And we know that's true because a person will do what they want to do. If they really want to do something, they will do it. They will find a way to make it happen. Just think about yourself. There may have been some times where you wanted to do something and you wasn't quite sure how it was going to work out, but you found a way to make that thing work out so you could do what it is that you wanted to do. And that's just the way it goes. So if you have a man in your life that's showing you a lack of interest, you need to address that problem. Because if you don't address it, it certainly will continue. Now, if you've already addressed it and you still have a problem with him showing you interest, then you have to ask yourself, how long are you going to tolerate and accept that? Because at any time you're ready to leave, you can leave. You do not have to continue being in a relationship with him. Because the truth of the matter is, you're not in a relationship with him if he's constantly showing you that he's not interested. He's not interested in you and you think that you have a relationship with him. You don't. In fact, most of the times, ladies, it can be said that we're guilty of holding on to things that don't exist. And sometimes it's right there in our house. Because some of you live with your boyfriend. Sometimes you may not live with him, but again, you're still holding on to something that's not there. Because you can't have a relationship with somebody who is showing you that they don't care to be bothered with you. Now, he done just told you through his actions, that he doesn't care to be bothered with you, and you talking about you together with somebody. No, you're not. You are not together with anybody. If he telling you, well, I'm not concerned about you, you're all alone. Yeah, you might have the title of girlfriend, but is he treating you like that? See, the way he treats you mean more than just him calling you his girlfriend. Because there's some guys running around here with plenty girlfriends. Some of them know about each other and they just accept it as normal. But that's crazy. I know some of you might say, well, that's harsh. Well, that's the truth. Because again, if you're looking for a commitment, how are you going to get to commitment and he got more than one girlfriend? What y'all going to do? All live together? I don't think so. So again, look at your relationship. Evaluate it. You're the best person to do it. Because you're there in your relationship 24/7, 365. And you need to really look at this man in the way that he's treating you and ask yourself, is this acceptable? Or do I feel like I'm in a relationship by myself? And if your answer is that you feel like you're in a relationship by yourself, and you've already addressed this issue with him, and you still feel that way, then guess what? It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on and move forward and stop wasting time. Because you cannot get your time back. It's a lot of things you can do in this world, but getting your time back is not one of them. And the person that's responsible for you is you. You are the CEO of your life. So it's up to you to make the boss moves. And remember, bosses don't mouth pop. They just make moves. So if you really want to have a quality life and you really want to have a man that's committed to you, settling and accepting a man that's showing you a lack of interest is not going to cut it. And as you know, ladies, I always end with a quote. Today's quote goes like this. As an original, you can't expect your spouse to just know and understand everything about you. Because as you evolve, you change. And every change is not always noticeable or permanent. As always, I'm Coach Sam telling you, 24 hours doesn't seem long. But in 24 hours, you could change your life. So go ahead and do something life changing now.